Hi everyone, I have a big mess on my desk. I've cut up all the ephemera and I've got some Tim Holtz words that I'd like to use. This is on the washi tape that I got. Looks like it has 6 words. It has happy, story, together, heartfelt, friendship, and memories. I just took the first word that was not a whole word and I folded it in half to use it as a stopper because I hate trying to find the end of the tape. That's so irritating. But anyway, I can't find my Oohoo glue. You know, you organize stuff and it disappears because you put it away and you don't remember where you put it. So these are not very sticky at all, so I'm just gonna add some of this, and I know that this Elmer's school glue is probably not the best, so if it doesn't stay stuck, then I'll use something else. But for now, I'm just going to put these on some coffee dyed paper, and that way I can cut a little border around them. I'm going to separate them a little bit here, and because I just want to add these to some of the little clusters that are going in the book. And let's see, together, and that way I can ink the paper around, you know, just a little bit more grunginess. I don't quite have enough room for that one there. I'll stick this one here. I got all the ephemera cut out. Took me about, well, gosh, there was a lot of stuff in this kit. I think it took me about 2 hours. I had to stop and make dinner, and but you know, I just put the TV on, it goes a little bit faster. So I'm just gonna cut around these real quick. Save this for another day. These were great. These little faces were exactly perfect for the 1-inch punch, and then these were perfect for the 5/8 inch punch. So great on the sizing there. I am gonna leave about a 1/16 of an inch border if I can see it there. I'm not worried about the black line because I'm gonna ink around this. So I'm just gonna go around these, and then they're ready to go. And I have a, you know, a whole bunch of these because I bought that whole thing. There's 6 of these. I don't know what the other words are, but next time, you know, I'll do a different word roll. And then I decided, Susie used a lot of grungy tape that she had made. I think some of it was Scotch tape, some of it was masking tape that she had made using alcohol inks, which I don't have any of the Tim Holtz alcohol inks. I need to acquire some of those. The only alcohol ink I have is the ones that I made, and it's hot pink, neon green, and that bright teal blue, which doesn't go really with this journal so much. But I'm going to use the Tim Holtz tape in place of the grungy tape since I have it, and I chose this one. Actually, these both look the same. I think they are the same. So I only need one of those, and so that's what I'm going to use for the where she uses the tape. I have gone through my whole entire journal and filled it with stuff, as you can see. In fact, let me show you that real quick. You don't need to see me cut this tape. I did print this out on cardstock. I'm not great at fussy cutting, so this is like my best effort. But this is going to go here like so. And then the tags will go behind it. It almost looks just as good when I just stuck that in front to hold the place. I thought about doing this one, but there really didn't seem to be a purpose unless I put it on pop dots or something, which I don't like. So I thought I might put a couple of pearls up here in place of where the brads would go, and then maybe run some of this flower chain across the top. And then basically the tie and the little pieces that'll go in the tags will finish off the cover. And inside, I'm just going to put a little cluster here. I'll probably need to put one on the back cover too. Let's see, what have I got? I've got some of this. Let's see if that tears. Well, kind of, but not quite. Sometimes when you tear it, you get a better texture. And maybe a piece of just a little piece of fabric or cheesecloth or something. I've got these pieces of cheesecloth. Well, I know this is 2 layers, so trying to separate it. There we go. Alright, so I think I'll stick that one there. And I do have, this has got so much texture. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just stick it to the tag. I might even sew it to the tag. That might be okay too. But I have a whole bunch of buttons. Where are they? I'll show you. I've got jars and jars of buttons from Dollar Tree, all sizes, all texture, all black to gray to brown to beige. So I have no lack of buttons. So I will be adding some of those here and there too. For this one, I thought I'd use this little doily, and then on this one, I'm just gonna do a tag, maybe some cloth across the top there. Let's see, I've got this piece. That might look cool. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? I'll just divide it in half that way, because there's another ticket on the other side, and we'll split the difference. Okay. So let me just tuck that under there. I thought I would put some crochet trim on this little journal card and tuck it in this little bag. And then on this rumpled one, I'm going to make a little cluster, and if I can, I may make that a tuck. On this one, I'm going to put another envelope, and here I'm going to put just a little, this will be a tuck as well. So I'll probably staple that to the top, and then it'll be a tuck underneath. Here's the collage we already did, so I'm not going to do anything with that one. I just want to make sure every page has something of interest. So this is one of the envelopes from the kit. It hasn't been put together yet. And I'm just going to put some trim, and I have a couple of those little flowers to put on the tab, on the flap. On this one, we've got an envelope with a little insert that goes inside, so that's going to go on that page. Maybe add a little bit of trim somewhere there. Let's see. Got all kinds of trim here, but oh, here, let's use this one. I haven't used this one yet, so same thing. I'll split the difference. It doesn't have to be a whole piece. It just needs to be a little accent. And same thing on this side. And on this one, I don't know why, but this page always looks upside down to me, and I know all the letters are right side up, so it's not, but for some reason I always feel like I need to flip it. Another corner tuck here with a collage. I did add an envelope. I forgot that I wanted to add an envelope to this one. So all I've done to this envelope is tucked in the flap. Let me pull it out. I tucked in the flap, glued it down, and sewed all the way around it. And so I just added a piece of trim with one of the, there's a whole sheet of these that's a freebie. Added a flower on them. This one is a tuck on both sides, so that'll just go here. And then these little booklets fit perfectly in this spot, and I don't know what we'll do to the booklets yet, but we'll find something to do with those, or not. I mean, we may not. I mean, I'm going to leave this coffee dye paper the way it is, just for journaling. I thought on this one I might sew some of this edging down the side there. Here's a small, or the half sheet. I'm going to make a little tuck there. Let's see, maybe we need to put a little bit of something. Just going through real quickly. This is my thought process. I'm just going to tuck that under there so I know it'll stay. Same thing here. And I usually do the same thing in the front and the back. That way I can make sure that I'm always getting it done and including everything. So, and then there's the center, and then I've just got a piece of tie for the center. So that's what I'm going to work on for the rest of the weekend, getting these things done and attached. And I said I was going to sew in the signature, and I did not do that, but I did get all the stuff cut out. So I do need to add some kind of trim here, and you can see this is quite alligatory. I'm hoping when I sew that in, that'll take care of some of that, but I should have sewn it in before I attached all this stuff. But what I'll do is I'll remove it and I'll place it in order, left and right, so it won't get out of order, and we'll be good. So anyway, I am just going to continue on with my words, and wish you a happy weekend, and I will keep working, and I hope that you guys will try this. It's a fun project, and you can use up a ton of scraps. I was thinking I'm going to make another one because I have that other bag prototype. I'm going to make another one and use some of these scraps. I use so many kits that are the same, you know, pink roses, red roses. I use a lot of roses, so it won't matter, you know, if they matchy match. In fact, it's better if it doesn't for this journal. Actually, well, I'll leave that on there. It's not going to be as noticeable once it's inked. But anyway, you know, I'm just going to be working on this today. I do have some things I'm trying to get up in my Etsy store. I've been having some issues, so I apologize. Hi Marty, I know I told you I was going to have those bags in the store yesterday and I didn't get them up. So I am going to be adding some bags and some napkins. In fact, why don't I show you the napkins real quick. My daughter put those together for me, and she was going to put them in the store but got called away for another project, and so she hasn't gotten those up there yet. So I will try to get on that. In fact, as soon as I get finished with this video, that's what I'll do. But let me show you. There'll be 2 napkin packs, and I think I have 5 or 6 of each of them. So, gosh, let me try and get some of this mess out of the way so you can see. This is the first one. They each have 10 napkins in them, 2 of each. So there's 2 of this, 2 of these are my favorite. I love these bird napkins. 2 of these. I've got 2 of these and 2 of these. That's in this collection. And I will probably list them as collection 1 and 2, but there will be a photo. So no worries. This will be collection 2, and we have the bright yellow daffodils and butterflies. So pretty. Oh, they're not daffodils. It says narcissus. These are narcissus. These are daffodils. I haven't opened those, so maybe they have other words. My great-great-grandmother's name was Narcissa. These are cute too, with the little eggs, little nest, and the postage stamps. And then we have these tulips. They call these tiger, I can't remember what, no, tiger lilies, I don't know. But when we were kids, we used to have some tulips that were similar to this in our front yard, and my dad always called them candy cane tulips, but because they were red and white. Maybe that's just the name we gave them. And then here's the 2 larger napkins. There's these 2 that are butterflies, kind of orange and pink, and then these bright ones with this one's very tropical with the hibiscus. So anyway, those are the 2 napkin collections, and then I will be putting the I have a few, now I don't have hundreds, but I'll be putting the paper bags, 12 by 15 paper bags in there as well, and those will be probably in a 3, well, depending on how many, they'll either be in a 3 or a 5 pack. I'm not sure. I have to figure out how is the best way to mail those so that I'm not losing anything on those. So anyway, that's it. I will be back with a flip through, and I've got my work cut out for me today. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.